So he shows them the cut clip. We know what happens there. And then apparently they have a FaceTime call and it gets somewhat heated. So I want to skip to that part.
Well, see, that's the problem. You invited me.
Yeah, well, we're going to do it, dude.
But just first question, just ask him without telling him anything, how many Jews died in the Holocaust?
Apparently H3 and Sneako were in beef. Now, I don't know a lot about this.
That's the problem.
I don't know a lot about this Sneako and H3 beef, but from what I understand about the world that we live in, okay? H3 went on this podcast, which is Full Send. Oh, sorry, it's not Full Send. It's Bradley Martin's podcast, which he is an associate of Nelk, but I don't think he's in Nelk. And he talked about the beef, and I believe they called Sneako live. Now, I was sent this by Smaggle Daggle, but he says it's important to take a look at, so we will. We will take a look at it, okay? Out of respect to him and the content, now, Smaggle, if this is bad, if this is boring, you will be held directly responsible.
Invited me. Yeah, well, we're going to do it, dude.
But just first question, just ask him without telling him anything, how many Jews died in the Holocaust?
Oh, man, I hope he answers. Called him earlier.
He's getting, sorry, I'm busy teabagging another man.
Oh, my God.
Wait, where does this start? Where does this start?
Out from trying to back up
what about
Sneako?
Didn't he recently call you out to do some debate?
Sneako is like, so I would debate. I think,
genuinely don't like Sneako.
The thing is,
that
well,
I think
obviously,
is
right?
fair. Yeah.
That's obviously. I mean, he's like, I mean, how can I like him? He's like a Holocaust denying Nazi. He's like actually like a Nazi. Like
Yeah,
that. I'm not even like being silly when I say that. Like he is a Holocaust denying conspiracy
That
theorist.
makes it tough for me too, because I am Jewish and like
Steinberger.
Yeah.
Is that your full name?
Steinberg, but you didn't even know it.
That's
but,
fine.
That's the most Jewish name ever. Is Sneako a Holocaust denier? Like, genuinely, like, no jokes? Is he? I didn't even know that.
I
Sneako's
totally
always
guessed
been
that,
such
by
a
the
good
way.
friend to me off camera.
When are you going to let out India Tom to do a stream? Very soon, very soon.
So it's just like, that's what I'm telling you. I don't know what's genuine, what's not.
I would love to talk to Sneako. In his specific, I did a lot of like Holocaust debating with Fresh and Fit, and it was pretty disturbing just how like down the conspiracy hole
Isn't he part Jewish? Yeah, Sneako is part Jewish.
they are with specifically with Jewish
You
people.
think that's real though, or is that for like we were talking about engagement?
Why
Let's be real. Well, I'll tell you why. Because there's a lot more Muslims out there than there are Jews.
Listen, if it's fake, I don't give a. He's still saying it. He's
Sure.
still denying the Holocaust online.
I haven't seen him do that.
Oh, bro, ask Myron how many people died in the Holocaust. Call him right now and ask him. Call him right now and ask him.
Let's make this as positive as possible.
All right. Well, at any rate,
I don't know.
I would.
I'm curious why these guys even invited H3 to their podcast, because from my read of like Nelk and Bradley Martin, they wouldn't like H3 at all, because he's like, you know, in a way, he's like more of a PC brand friendly creator, right? I'm shocked they even had him on.
Think about debating Sneako. The only thing with him is that like he's such a piece of shit that I don't even know if the conversation's worth having. But I do think that it would be. I genuinely, I'm thinking about it. I think it could be good. He's
You
the
gotta
only.
do it. You gotta do it.
It will be good content, but I would hope that Ethan gets well read up on whatever subject he gets read up on, because obviously, like, the Holocaust being fake is a crazy thing to believe. But, you know, if you're somebody who just accepts that it did happen as fact, and then you go against somebody who, like, has read a lot about how they think it's fake and the conspiracies around it, you're going to have a much harder time debating them, right?
Go ahead.
He mentioned to me that he had said that he wanted to, and then you didn't want to do it.
So what happened was,
Like recently.
yeah, something happened where I was calling him out on the show, and I think we had both said like, oh, let's debate. And then I think there was just not a lot of enthusiasm about it on my team and in the audience, just because like he is actually just a gross, terrible human being. Also teabagged. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but he's like mega alpha, and he's been teabagged by a man. Balls in
Wait, what? He was teabagged by a man? Can we see that clip? What? He was teabagged?
his mouth, basically, while his
Wait,
girl
how?
was getting. You didn't know? You don't know that story?
I know
who's
about
that?
it, but I don't know about him getting teabagged.
Yeah, basically, he said he was going down on his.
Oh, they're talking about the cuck thing. Okay. I thought he meant like a more casual teabagging. I know what they're talking about now. I mean, teabagging is, I mean, I guess it's proper. Because I think what he was talking about was Sneako was under his girl. He was eating her out or something. And then there was a guy behind her with his balls hanging. This is such a up thing to describe. His balls hanging or something. Something like that.
His girl while a dude was fucking her from the back, and his.
He said those words.
Or no, sorry, no, I got it wrong. He was his girl as a dude was under him. His balls were right on a dude's
Oh, he was teabagging. Okay.
face. So he was teabagging another man.
He
I
said
don't
those
think
words?
Sneako ever. That might be AI. I can never picture
Bro,
Sneako.
let me pull it up.
I can't picture Sneako saying that.
No, I cannot. Yo, can you pull this
That's
up?
got to be AI.
Hold on,
It
how
has
can
to be AI.
Wait, hold on. You guys are gonna love this. You guys love this.
Because I know that he's talked about that before, but not
Sneako,
this
even though you hate
detail.
my people, bro, I try and
I'm
fight
telling you, do the same. You're right. I love naked teabagging men. You're right.
for you, but
You shouldn't,
You're making
bro.
it-
Why you gotta prop up people that want your whole?
I'll tell you because ever since I started in this game, he respected me and he with me. And
Okay.
so I appreciate.
I see.
I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
The thing is,
Yeah, he was nice to me personally. Kind of argument. He was nice to me, so whatever. I don't really care what he says, right? I mean, it depends. You're gonna get more shit for that depending on what kind of content creator you are. If you're like a commentary creator, I feel like you're gonna have a much harder time for saying things like that. But if you're like someone like Steiny, who just like, you know, his content doesn't exist on like calling people out. Obviously, he'll do it from time to time, but he's just like a Nelk member, right? He's like a member of a vlog squad essentially, right? You're not gonna be held to a high level of scrutiny or something like that.
is like with these guys like Myra and Sneako, I can see that like they can be loyal and good friends, right? And so these are admirable qualities and people that's respectable. And so if they've been good and loyal to you, I totally understand wanting to ride for them. But ultimately,
I honestly, I don't know where you see it too. I don't even think Sneako's on Instagram, and that's probably the only app I ever use.
is there a way I can show you something? Oh, you can. Yeah,
could
yeah,
prob-
yeah. Do that one. That one. Yeah.
So the arrangement.
Do you know that
I'm curious how these guys have never even heard of this if they know Sneako, right? This just never came up to them. Like, they've never heard. Do they not know about the beef with Charlie or something? I feel like to a lot of the YouTube community, the thing they know most about Sneako is the, you know, cuck party or whatever, right? Like, basically the memes about him. I feel like the majority of people don't even know a lot of detail about Sneako, apart from like that and maybe 2 or 3 takes he's had that they see in a Moist Critical video. So I'm shocked these guys have never even heard of that.
You guys seen this?
The arrangements of our relationship.
Oh my God, you're gonna love
I
this.
can go and like once in a while use a condom and like, you know, one night stands, whatever, and then she can go on dates, but she doesn't have sex with them. She just likes to be taken out of date.
negotiate that at
Because that's
how long ago was this?
I don't know. Not that long ago. A few years.
It took a while to get there, but currently that's
What year?
It's working pretty
2021.
well. Like,
Yeah, a few years.
To be fair, like I gotta do what I want. So we went to a couple different orgies, sex parties.
Oh, word.
Sex
What
parties.
the
Yeah.
fuck?
Is this guy rubbing lotion on his legs?
This gets so good. Trust me.
Yeah, I mean, I was like, let me.
Let's go all the way back. So,
No.
you were around Mickey niggas? Swordfight?
So he shows them the cut clip. We know what happens there. And then apparently they have a FaceTime call and it gets somewhat heated. So I want to skip to that part.
Well, see, that's the problem. You invited me.
Yeah, well, we're gonna do it, dude.
But just first question, just ask him without telling him anything. How many Jews died in the Holocaust?
Oh man, I hope he answers. Called him earlier.
He's getting sorry. I'm busy teabagging another man.
Oh my God.
Oh, I can feel your eyelashes tickling my balls right there.
Oh,
I feel like we need to get a hold of him because it's like he's not here
Yeah,
to defend
can
himself.
we
Yo. All right, guys, quick orders for the podcast. Green.
an IRL conversation between Sneako and Ethan will be really interesting. I don't know. I don't think it would be like a productive debate and by any means, but it would be really interesting to see that. It would be good content for me to react to. But I personally, I feel like I would not want to be in a position where I have to debate Sneako on the Holocaust or something like that.
yo,
Ask it. Ask it.
you didn't answer my call the other day. I did.
We're on a podcast.
We're on a podcast. I'm staying completely out of this. This is between 2 people.
Ask it.
Should we have him ask him?
No, not me.
Here,
I don't want him to
here.
know.
Ethan is here. Would you want me to ask him? I don't
I don't
feel
want
comfortable
to.
asking it.
Okay,
Ask
here.
him.
Yeah.
Ethan's put them in a very, very awkward position right here.
Yo, Sneako, I'm gonna tell you.
I
this.
didn't want him to know, but yeah, go ahead.
I've showed you mad love this podcast. I've said, yo, Sneako's been
true.
respectful. Have I not?
No, you've talked very kindly of him.
I said, yo, I respect Sneako. He asked me why. I said, yo, he's me since day one. He's never switched up. So I've said that. But he brings us in here, and now we're watching a clip about you talking about a sex party.
Where
Ooh.
dudes, the part where
Ooh.
some dude's eyelashes tickled your
Ooh.
balls.
Ethan's a coward. I think in this case he's not being cowardly. I think he didn't want them to tell Sneako because he thought that then Sneako's answer might change if Ethan was there. He might hang up. I think that's what he was doing there in this case.
You heard
Here,
that.
want to do this.
He's talking about this video.
Can they hear him? Hold on. Can the audience hear him?
Yeah, if they're on
So he
here.
goes, sorry, what was that? I was like, yeah, you heard me. You heard that.
Okay, what does this have to do with the podcast?
Well,
What does this have to do with the podcast?
I don't know necessarily how we got here now at this point. I'm a little confused.
Just
but
ask him how many Jews died in the Holocaust.
Ethan wants me to ask you how many Jews died in the Holocaust. I have no idea.
Put the phone up to the speaker. Yeah.
Okay, so what does this have to do with the video? You're
Don't
playing?
answer.
What's,
Don't judge.
What is it? I don't
Come on,
what
bro.
are you
Just
trying to do?
answer.
No, so
He's
because
dodging.
I was saying that he should debate you, and then we started talking about you, and then he started like giving his opinion on you, and then he was.
Tell him instead of playing these clips and trying to do like common snaky tactics, like we could do the debate that he called out for. If he's too afraid to do it, then it's
Ask
fine.
him
Like, he
to
can
stop.
continue to do the same
Can I talk to
tactics
him?
that
I'll
we've
talk
seen.
to him.
Yeah,
I'll give him a
yeah.
five.
Here.
Running from a debate that he asked for. So
Just
Ouch.
use this.
Hey, Sneako.
Use the mic.
All right, now they're actually going to talk.
Sneako, can you hear me?
Yes.
Can you hear him? Is it picking
You just got to
up?
put him like this against the mic.
Where's the speaker on the top?
It's on the bottom. The bottom.
Oh, the bottom. Sneako, how many Jews died in the Holocaust?
We'll do the debate that you all called for whenever you want
Just-
to do it.
it's
We don't need
such
to
a
do this.
simple question,
I'm not
and-
gonna do this on FaceTime with you.
Why?
You know how I feel about what you talk about and everything you do.
How many Jews died in the Holocaust? Why? That's such an easy. That's like a softball, right?
I mean, I wasn't there. How many?
There you go.
What do you think?
Well, I mean, it's about 60
I wasn't there. I mean, I wasn't there.
million, right? Is the general historical estimate?
Yeah, it was exactly that. No more, no less. It was exactly that. Let's do.
Wow,
this.
that is like
Let's
so.
talk about this then.
That's like the dumbest, lowest IQ take ever. Do you really think people
Yeah,
are
if it's
saying?
still,
Hold on,
arguing
Sneako.
for
Do you
Jews,
really
then
think
you
people
ask
are saying that
If it's more likely
exactly
to stop
6
running,
million
you call.
Jews died? Like, I
It was
mean,
exactly that. Yeah.
so you're pretty dumb in bad faith if that's where you're starting from.
All right. If I'm so dumb, then do the thing that you call for.
You said you weren't at the Holocaust, so you don't know. You're a Muslim, right? Are you hesitating on that one too? Do you not know?
You know the
For these guys, this is so awkward.
What do you say?
He said, you know the answer to these questions.
Yeah.
Well, were you there when like Muhammad flew a winged horse to heaven?
What are you talking about?
Were you there? Then how do you know what happened? See, we have to, things happen and they're documented historically, and we can't pick and choose what we believe in. Like if you want to actually go through the evidence and see like the meticulous documenting that the Nazis did, they couldn't have kept the records better, but you're going to sit here and say I wasn't there. I mean, you obviously don't believe that you believe the Holocaust was greatly exaggerated. At least admit to that.
Nope. I said it's exactly what they said it was.
It was exactly 6.
So obviously, Sneako is just not engaging right now. Partially because he feels caught off guard, and partially because he wants to like do an invite, basically.
6 million, no more, no less.
Exactly.
And do you still dream about a fellow's eyelashes tickling your balls when you jerk off? Because I bet that
You
felt
saying
pretty
this to my
good.
face?
I would
Saying this to my face.
What is with the say it to my face thing? Why does he always say that? Has Sneako ever fought someone and successfully won? The only time I've ever seen him fight someone, quote unquote, fight someone, somebody Superman punched him from a stage and he did nothing about it. He jumped up in the air and punched him in the head.